Got the wheel sensors in today. It came from Connecticut. It's by FCP Euro, and shipping was pretty fast. I think so. I live here in Alaska in the interior, and 5 days, I think. The box is a little bit damaged, but you know, as long as the parts are okay, more than anything. I do like how it is in the U.S. This company. So let's see. I will post what codes I got for in order for me to determine that I needed new wheel sensors. Here's some stickers. I'm probably not going to put those on, but nice to have, I guess. A lot of paper. Put that to the side. Okay. Box is a little damaged, just as long as I guess the sensor isn't. I think this might be a front. I believe it is. So, but we're gonna go ahead and change out the sensors. Show you guys that. Set this one to the side. So these, I believe, the front ones, I think they were genuine Mercedes. Yeah, they are. Not bad. And I'll go ahead and set a link in the description of this company. Yeah, well, here's the rears. A little bit thicker, a way bigger plug. So these ones are by Bosch. So and auxiliary battery. This is going to be for another video though, because I gotta get my wheel sensors done first. But yeah, okay. Yeah, this box is a little bit damaged, what you can see here, and looks mostly like moisture because it's like frail, or got a lot of moisture. So, and here's the little boot. I just always like inspect these for any tears. Before, I got the car torn apart and it's torn, and then you got your car torn apart and no parts. That's never fun. Over or just behind it, and that's where you want to place your jack. You can do it either with a impact, kind of like what I have. I'll go ahead and put the impact in the description down below, all the specs and stuff, or you can use a 1/2-inch ratchet. Lowe's was having a pretty good sale on the Bosch impact, so I went ahead and picked one up. And for my lug nuts, it's what, 11/16. So these are also, they're not nuts, they're actual studs. So, you got 2 push pins. These tops come out, and then you can pull the push pins out. You'll end up having a 10mm nut there, 10mm nut there, And then you'll have a 10mm nut here. And then you got two more. Let's see if I can find them. Right here. You'll have a bolt there. And then you'll have a bolt there. And those are a 8. So they are a 8mm. I'm using a 1/4" ratchet for that. So your wheel sensor is right behind the rotor and the inspection plate. Right there. That's a 10mm bolt. You'll take that out. And then you'll have a little clasp here. And then you'll have one on the back side. Careful, it's all plastic, so. And then you'll have one back here. And then you'll have it ending right there. And then you'll have a little clip right here. Just kind of wiggle that loose with the flathead. Here's the clip. Now, it should pull right out. And then weave it through everything. Don't yank on it, because you still have plastic back here. And then it'll come right out. Got this is a rear. Here's the number on it, the model number. We'll save that for the rear. And then here's the front. Going to give you guys that as well. So, if you remembered how you took your old one off, it would be simply rinse and repeat. Again, I'm just using a 10mm. I'm using a extension. This is probably a 2" extension, just a 3/8 ratchet and a 10mm. And then, like I said, put it on exactly how you took it off. Go to the rear. So, where you jack it up on the rear is on the back driver's door. If it's a sedan, you will have another lift point right here. It's actually it's right in front of the door handle. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take off the rear rim and tire. Okay, here's the sensor. Leads up back behind here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these guys are push pins. So this back bolt right below, or I think it's a bolt. Yeah, it's a bolt. Is right below these push pins. It's also a 10 millimeters. So turns out that there is a little bit more than I thought. Down here you got 1, 2 push pins, and what it looks like another Torx. So I guess we'll go and pull those off. It is a T20 for that Torx. Wheel sensors right there. And it comes in right here. Now remember that there's a little clasp right here. So just don't go pulling this out. Let me grab a flathead and pull that out. And then you'll stick it in here. Stick it in. Oh! This is what the clip looks like. Now we can go ahead and pull this out. Nice and easy. Make sure that it looks like our one that we just bought. It does. So okay, you're gonna end up having to get a E11 for this bolt. Don't want to stretch anything, so we'll go and take that off. And again, I'm using a 3/8 ratchet. I do got the 2-inch extension on it. And if your car has a crap ton of dirt like mine does on it everywhere, you might want to grab a brush and try and get most of this dirt out before you decide to open your hub up to that, to all the contaminants. Okay, that one looks pretty filthy. Go and pull it off. Okay, guess let's grab the rear one. Make sure that doesn't look too bad down in there. And then go ahead and grab our plate, put it on exactly the way we took it off, if I can do that. Like this. And then you just put it back on the same way you took it off. Okay. And then that's how you do the rear. To do the passenger side, it'll be the same process, just mirrored. Like I said, I'll go ahead and put all the torque specs and stuff on in the description. And then while you're back here, check your rotors, check your brake pads, make sure your bushings are still in good shape. Your shocks, I don't know, just look for natural wear and tear while you got it open. And yeah, so hit that like button, subscribe.